All right, welcome back to the shop. Just a real quick video. Growler number 85, ITV number 85. One thing I did in the previous video was that I said that this sensor was bad for the temp gauge. Now I had an issue with this same sensor on another one a while back, and it was for the fan controller. So when I tested this, I shorted this ground, the gauge came up. I thought, okay, maybe just the sensors were reversed or something, you know, maybe there's variance in these, I don't know. So I went ahead and just ordered the sensor. Didn't cost a whole lot. I can keep the one I took out for spare anyways, not a big deal. But I hooked it back up and still no issues. So I went and looked at the wire colors. This one is a green wire. One over here has a black wire. I went and compared it to my Growler, and someone somewhere along the line reversed these two wires. This is the wire for the sensor. That's why it actuated the gauge when I shorted it to ground. But this is the sensor for the fan controller, and this is the sensor for the gauge, which makes sense. I just had a lot of things going on in my head, and I just quickly ordered the sensor. I didn't really think too much into it. Should teach me a lesson. Every time I do that, I shouldn't have done it, right? So anyways, what's funny is this has the silicone on there, and the Marine Corps put this silicone, they put it on anything that can spark or short or leak on anything before it goes onto a Navy vessel. Here's more of it. So they go with a little squirt gun thing, and they you know, just squirt it all over the stuff. They go through the whole vehicle and do it, like to every air fitting, to every oil line, everything that can leak oil or can spark to cause a fire. So this one didn't have it, but this one did. So this sensor's been on here for a long time. So how long were they running this thing where it did not have a water temp gauge? Really funny. I think that it would have been caught somewhere along the line. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and switch them, and then I'll finish up this video. So I went and switched the two wires back, actually put the old sensor back in, and then I switched the wires back, put them where they should be. The green wire on this sensor that actually has a green band on it, and now the gauge works. And so this thing probably didn't have the fan kicking on either, because this wire hid the sensor for the fan, and if it was just running off this sensor, it probably wasn't turning on. So anyways, just a quick lesson on not assuming and making sure, you know, double checking things to make sure, you know, why it's not working. But anyways, we got to fix. It's not a big deal. So anyways, thanks for watching, and have a good day.